Millions of years and millions of plants. That's not something that's going to happen in my lifetime. That's why we call fossil fuels a non-renewable resource. We're using them up much faster than they can be made. We've been pulling them out of the ground like there's no tomorrow.
About 100 years ago, mining for coal or drilling for oil and natural gas was a fairly simple process. Reserves were vast and pretty easy to find. But as the demand for fossil fuels continues to increase, these resources become more difficult to locate and more expensive to mine.
It's expensive for the environment, too. Strip mining for coal can leave the land scarred and useless. Runoff pollutes nearby water supplies. Oil is shipped in giant tankers that can spill their cargo, sometimes with devastating effects.
Fossil fuels aren't good for the air either. Oil and coal produce gases which cause smog and air pollution.
Hassles and humbug! It's easy to find fault with fossil fuels, but with the world depending on oil, gas, and coal for 86% of its energy needs, it's even harder to imagine life without them. Think of what fossil fuels give us: transportation, electricity, entertainment, warm, well-lit homes, hot food. There's 1,000,001 uses for them.
But just how much are we using and how much is left? That's what I wanted to know.
Some scientists believe that in 20 years, the world will be using nearly twice the amount of energy it uses now. At the same time, the world's supply of easily accessible fuels will continue to decline.
Oh my gosh! We're running out of the fuels that keep the wheels of progress turning. What on earth will we do?
Conservation for everyone.
Did you know the U.S. wastes as much energy as 2/3 of the rest of the planet uses altogether?
Right now, many scientists and engineers are working out better ways to conserve energy. They're making cars that can go farther on less fuel. They're designing energy-efficient houses. In the future, smart buildings may be designed with even more energy-saving devices, like sensors that track where people are located, so that heat or cool air is sent only where it's needed. But you don't have to wait to grow up and be a scientist to help conserve energy. You can do it right now.
Next time you're feeling cold, don't turn that thermostat up. Put on a sweater. Carpool with friends to the mall or school. Or better yet, ride a bike. Turn off lights when you leave a room. If everybody did their part, we could make energy go a lot farther.
If we use our fossil fuels wisely, we should have enough to last while we make a gradual shift to alternative energy sources.
Alternative? You mean there are alternatives to fossil fuels?